And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boo, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And towing the slab in this one, Mitchell Parker.
For the Mets.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Starling Marte, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Right through there for a strike. That's the ball. That's a little bit low.
3-1.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting second, shortstop.
Well, I hope that's not a sign of things to come in this one for either side. We want to see a good, clean game in this one. An error on the first play of the game kind of makes you wonder, but it's a great chance for this visiting lineup to strike first.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, averaging more than 2 hits per game in his last 5.
This one in the dirt. Runner at first with no outs here. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. See you later. Francisco Lindor takes him deep. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 2-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Juan Soto, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Ball, no strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Soto went deep in his most recent game.
1-1.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning as we play game one of this 4-game series. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And it's even up.
2-2.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. A little bit low. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Still only one out here in the inning.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's when he definitely should have laid off of.
Ronnie Mauricio stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. In the air to left center. Young settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Nationals Park. Today's starting pitcher, Kodai Senga.
Well, he's got a really good forkball, and the hitters have to look for the ball up in the zone. Otherwise, they'll be chasing balls in the dirt. If he can command his hard stuff at the bottom of the zone, it could be a long day for the hitters.
Bottom of the first. And the batter now, Ahmed Rosario. And a pitch. And that one fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Just missed. Inside, just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout. If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Nobody out. Runner at first. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. And now a man into scoring position.
Batting third, first baseman
Nathaniel Lowe. to hit. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss as he was late. One out and a runner at second. And there's a ball.
One strike.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Here's a 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's a one-run game. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And he swings through that one.
No ball. One strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Lowe leads off first with one away. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And there's two away.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup. You know, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And that one is inside. And ball four, two aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Fly ball down the line. Soto moving under it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 on, 2 outs.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, right field, and it drops in. There comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. It's 2-2. Now it's Paul DeJong up to the plate. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
He goes down looking. They get 2 and draw even again. Second inning coming up from our nation. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Mark Vientos. To third. DeJong throws to first in time. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Garrett ranging back. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Back in Washington, D.C. And now the catcher comes up to him. Keibert Ruiz. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 down. So up next, Dylan Cruz. And that misses. And that's ball one. Cruz goes 5 feet 11 inches, hitting ninth in today's lineup. A former first-round pick in 2023. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Boog, Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Pitch is in there, and it's 3-1. Hit in the air, left field. Nimmo pulls it down, and a couple of quick outs. So the lineup flips over, and now it's Ahmed Rosario. Fastball for a strike. Ball one there. There's a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. And that's outside. Tied up here in the early going. Popped up. Mauricio. And makes the grab. And that will end the inning. 3 down for Washington. Score remains 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate. And a look at the numbers. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one is gone. An absolute smash to left. His 4th home run of the season. It's 3-2.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So the batting order turns over. Starling Marte up to hit. Swings through that one.
No ball. 1 strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Started to swing, held up. Fly ball to right. Garrett flashes the leather on the running catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. Gets under and pops it up. Garrett coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting right fielder Juan Soto.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Juan Soto. That one at the knees for a strike. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Up now for Washington, Jacob Young.
Young.
Senga back to work. Up and
That's
in,
ball.
and that is ball one.
No strike.
That one missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And another ball.
No strike. Hey.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nimmo ranging after it. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. That's a strike. It's 0-1. That's to third. Vientos. Inning over. And the Nationals gone. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off
check out the
for
latest
Mets,
news from
first
around the
baseman,
league.
Pete Alonso.
Sliced hard but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And that's downstairs. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hard hit to third. To first. And that takes care of Alonso. Ronnie Mauricio now.
batting,
A switch
second
hitter
baseman,
batting right.
Ronnie Mauricio.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. 2 up, 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have
Now
to
batting,
remind
third
yourself
baseman,
it's about
Mark
the process.
Vientos.
He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Vientos in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Next offering is down low.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next pitch is outside. And there's ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that is that. 1, but they're up 3-2. Bottom of the 4th, and now up for Washington, Luis Garcia. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And now it's even up. That one away inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That just misses, and that's ball 3. And that one hammered. That's back there. Out of here. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And we're level. It's 3-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Fouled off. He was late.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
This one in the air. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
DeYoung in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
No strike.
One out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. That one off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. Way
3
high.
balls, 1 strike.
And he walked
Take it,
him.
base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. And it stays fair. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. And that one upstairs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. They limit the damage here.
Sometimes he wears.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. There's the strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. 0-2 now. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held up. The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Siri stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That misses, and that's ball 1. Late on that fastball.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Cruz right there to make the grab, and there's 2 down. Here's Starling Marte. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second, and he's there at third with a triple.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 5-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically.
Number 68 gets the ball now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Juan Soto now. Now a check swing, but he held up. Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches, 225 pounds, and he's a former home run derby champ. Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Next pitch is outside.
1 strike.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
2 outs. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 2 in this one. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And another ball. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hard hit left side. They take the force out, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Another look at the long ball from Francisco Lindor. It's now 5-3. This is Mets baseball on the show NYC. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Jacob Young. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0-2.
Out there to center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down. And here's the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Ball 1, no strikes.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound. He's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Well struck left field. Nimmo going back, and that one is gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 5-4. Abrams up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Ball to strike. The pitch. A little bit low. And that drops in for a strike. stays alive. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
That's towards center. Siri makes a nice running catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Garrett stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That's in there, and the count even at 1. And there's a ball. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Lindor on to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Top 6, and stepping in for New York, Ronnie Mauricio. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Cruz makes the play, and there's one away. And now it's Mark Vientos. He's 0 for 1. And that skips into dirt. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Bases empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And a swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Next offering is downstairs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Pitch misses. Full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Nimmo lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Fastball for a strike.
Two balls, 1 strike.
And a ground ball to first, and that's a fair ball.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Fought off foul. Two outs. And there's a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. a miss, and that is that. So one hit is all they get. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Mets 5 and the Nationals 4. Back here in Nationals Park, here's the third baseman, Paul DeJong.
Now pitching for the New York Mets. Number 70, Jose Butto.
Swinging a foul out of play. And it's 1-1.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And downstairs.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Next pitch misses way outside. Got him! And that's the first out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Ruiz at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
No, that's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch misses inside. 2-1. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. That one is upstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And that one off the inside edge. He walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. One gone, runner at first. Next to hit for the Nats, Dylan Cruz.
No ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And ball 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
You want to see a guy, he's working hard to try to fix it, but just not able to stay tall or either lay off the pitch. Either stay tall on the backside so that you can get on plane, or just lay off of it up there, which is hard for him to do right now.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
That's a ball.
Line drive. It gets down, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Young, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 2-0. And another ball. And that'll load the bases.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Low. In the box now. Takes strike 1. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Strike 3. Got him with the sweeper.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jorge Lopez.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game, and now it's Jose Siri. He's already homered here in this one. Lopez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That's down and in. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got him swinging. Starling Marte up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. And the first offering is not close. And that's downstairs and outside. The 2-1. Ripped to first, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Right down the chute, and the count 1-1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And that one in the air center field. Young under it, corrals it, and that is that. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy. I'm the white Mary Dad Chuck D in my community. I burn oil on the skillet. My favorite brand, Rio to Tokyo, they all get though. I enjoy your fat and loose on a Friday afternoon, and it never comes too soon. Gotta keep it real hush hush. Can't let the man know that.
Uto back to work. And that misses. Ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Nimmo. He's got it. And there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis.
And now it's Luis Garcia. And that one is inside ball 1. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the bottom of the 7th. And that is out of play. And a count 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. That's off the mark, and that's ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Just missing there. 3-2 down. Liner caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
So 2 down now, and here is Stone Garrett. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. The other way, Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail it 5-4.
Yeah, I do. I do it often. If we ain't talking money, we ain't talking. It's the game.
Pitching for the
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose A. Ferrer.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's Juan Soto.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Fouled off left side. Ferrer in his 2nd season, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And strike 2. 1-2. On the ground to third. Jump throw across his body. Got him. Nice play. Stingy, it was tough to tell in live action if the ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look up here too, and you know they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge. They'll have to see clear evidence the other way to overturn this thing.
Here's a final look at it. They call. Here's Pete Alonso. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. And a swing and a miss. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That misses. Now 2-2. And that one missing low.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
2 outs. That one fouled off. Way inside. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missed.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's in the dirt.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Inside, and that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now batting third baseman.
So a man at
Mark
first.
Vientos.
And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. Little chopper rolls foul. Going 2 now. Ball 1 there.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Squeezes it, and that is that. And we're back.
Leading
And the
off
batter
for
now,
the
Paul
Nationals,
DeYoung.
Third baseman, Paul DeYoung. Now pitching for the New York
And the
Mets.
pitch.
Number 58.
Swing and a miss. And it's a 1-1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one way outside. 2-2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Siri sizing this one up. And out number 1 on the grab. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Right through there for a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right side. And there's 2 away.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
So now a pinch hitter, James Wood. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. 2 down, nobody on. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And that will end the inning. Nationals go quietly. Still down a run. It's 5-4. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Lucas Sims.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And the pitch. Nimmo in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Jackson Rutledge, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Hers, the lefty, warming up as well. And the 0-2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Young makes the grab, and there's one down. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. That one catches the corner for a strike. Outside low. 1-1.
One strike.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Late with the swing there.
There might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Got him. Larry Fuller rings him up.
Now batting.
Two down, bases empty. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
Breaking ball misses down and away. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. There's a swing and a miss.
One ball. Two strikes.
And that one is in the dirt. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Ahmed Rosario.
Hitter, Ahmed Rosario.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Edwin Diaz.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
This one in the air, right field. One up, one down. He's 2 outs away. Up now for Washington, Jacob Young. Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch. So digging in, Nathaniel Lowe. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Got him looking. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Abrams in the box now, takes strike 1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. And there's a ball.
2 balls. One strike.
Popped up right side. Mauricio. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
It looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals.
Go out and get it and bring home the bacon. I know some haters through association, but I don't know names. I just know the faces, and I never stepped in that.
Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and on the mound in this one, Mackenzie Gore. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Starling Marte leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 405.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And downstairs. Caught him looking for the K.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Upstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in the long ball threat, Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, you know, with 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across. So why not? If you got some pop, swing for the fences.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty.
One ball, 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. And that's too high. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. On the ground to third. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
Second baseman.
Well, kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games at this level if you're not playing clean baseball as a team.
Ronnie Mauricio in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Ripped, but it curls foul.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
To the right side, Nunez. The throw to first. That's the third out. 2 left. And now here's the veteran DH, Ahmed Rosario.
Designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario.
In the air, right side. Soto going after it. Nabs it, and there's one down. Take a look at the lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
One down, base is empty. And misses inside.
That's excellent location for a pitch like that. It looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can command it and hitters have to respect it, just keep going in there until they make you make an adjustment.
And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Popped up. Lindor snags it for the second out. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Swings through that one above the zone.
If he finds himself in a tough situation early, just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
The shortstop takes the ball. Young, the runner at first with 2 gone.
2-2 the count.
In the dirt, blocked. Two and 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Runner takes off. Pitch inside. Throw. Save. Fires over to first. That's the inning. Leave one. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Nationals Park. Second inning set to go. Now at the plate, Mark Vientos. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
That one hooked foul. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Nimmo throws right, bats left. Hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's been on a fantastic run at the plate, hitting over 450 in his last. Nunez. Off balance throw in time. 1 out in the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. Now 1-1. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to Sumboog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Outside low. And a count now even up. Runner at second here, 1 gone. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond, and they got him. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So up next for New York, Jose Siri went deep in the ball game last night. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. Swings through that one. Runner at second, 2 down. Up and in, look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Got him looking. Third out, and that ends the frame. The runs, 1 hit. Back in Washington, D.C. Now, James Wood. Canning back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Inside, and 1-1. And that one clips the corner.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Riley Adams. That's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
That's through there for a strike. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't
Seventh,
commit to the
third
slider.
baseman,
Tried to sit in between.
Trey
Just not
Lipscomb.
able to put the bat on the ball.
Trey Lipscomb stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Just off the inside edge. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Torrens down to first with it. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0.
What it do, what it do, what it do. I was starving at the bottom, needed food. Make a move, make a move.
Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off
check out the
for
latest
Mets,
news from
the
around the
designated
league.
hitter, Starling Marte.
That one the other way. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting.
And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that
I got a ball,
time.
1 strike.
Top of the third, no score. The 1-1 is fouled off.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one
that's
just
up there.
misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
One out, runner at second. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. And that chops in for a strike. Lindor, the runner at second with 1 away. Line drive. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Fought off foul. Way inside, and that hit him.
Up next for the Mets.
And
second
stepping in
baseman,
for New York, Ronnie
Mauricio.
Mauricio. Grounded out his first time. That one misses, and that's ball 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And that's off the outside edge. And now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Slice to right, down the line, and it's foul. Two-one pitch is in there, and the count is even.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, got him swinging. That K is set for the bottom of the third, and now up for Washington, Nasim Nunez. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Canning winds and deals. And another ball.
2-0.
Next offering upstairs. 1 out, base is empty. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Foul ball there. Swinging a foul out of play. Man at first, 1 away.
Two the count.
Squirts away a little bit. Runner on the move. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And it's filled up. Swing and a bouncer. In there safely. First and second, 1 out. Down the number 2 hitter, Jacob Young. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. 3 innings complete. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Mark Vientos. And a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Late swing, fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one inside. Look out. On a line out towards center. Nice grab on the run. 1 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Nimmo takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. That one's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. 4th inning underway, no score. And that one misses up and in. 2-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that skips into dirt. Ripped on a line. Young makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Luis Torrens.
And here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. Grounded out his first time up. That one outside. 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And it's fouled away. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the slider just misses. Check swing, and he went 3-2 now.
Full count.
Here's a rocket out to left. Stretches out and hauls it in. No runs, no hits, no errors. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. We're tied, 0-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams.
That is upstairs for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering is down low. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Up and in, and it's 1-0. And that's in for a strike. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's inside.
That's inside.
That one fouled off. 2-2. A little bit low. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Adams stands in now and watches strike 1. That one's upstairs. Ball 1. That catches the top part of the zone. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
Yep.
Ground ball left side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Washington. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Gore back to work. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on that.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. The throw. Tag, and he's out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Jorge Lopez up and loosening in the pen. Number 68 getting cranked up as well. And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now for Washington, Trey Lipscomb. Fly ball center field. Siri sizing it up. He's got it. And there's one away. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. That clips a corner. Nunez, 24 years old, usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
Struck him out looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. There's a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
That one way inside.
Whoa, that counts.
And there's a foul ball. Caught and missed. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still no score. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, DJ Hurts.
Now pitching
He last
for
pitched
the
2 days ago.
Nationals, number 77, DJ Hurts.
Soto, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Jorge Lopez, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. And that one is lifted in the air. Young has this one sized up, brings it in. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. First pitch misses. That's a little bit low.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That clips the corner. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one missed. Yeah, that's fouled off. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now
and next for the Mets, Ronnie Mauricio. 0 for 2 in this one. And fouled off. Alonso leads off first with 1 away. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away. So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Out in front and foul to the left side. And that one gets past the catcher. No advance, though. The 1-1 is fouled off. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. And we still have no score. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Ahmed Rosario.
Designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario.
And that's a little bit high, and that is ball 1.
Well, these Nats need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for him to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Alonso steps on the bag, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Fouled off left side. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Next one misses, and that's ball 1. Fouled off down the right side. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes. With number 9 for him in this game. 9.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
0-1's the count.
Strike on the inside corner.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nationals go quietly. And we're still knotted at 0. Top of inning number 7. And here is Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Cruz makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Marte, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
This one in the air. Nunez. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Washington, shortstop C.J. Abrams.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. A.J. Minter.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That clips the zone. 0-2 now. Got him. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
We'll take a look at the sequence on that 3-pitch strikeout. Led it off with a couple of fastballs up in the zone, kind of challenging him to catch up. And that really opened up the bottom part of the strike zone because as a hitter, you're still thinking he might climb the ladder on you even more. Pretty much didn't stand a chance on that good changeup. Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now
the catcher up to him, Riley Adams. Popped up middle of the diamond. Alonso has a beat on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Jose Ferrer.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Lindor in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Action in the pen down there. Derek Law, the closer, is getting loose. And now 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
This to third. Lindor retired. And now it's Juan Soto. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And ball one to the right fielder.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of a slider, and there's 2 gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Stone Garrett. He represents the go-ahead run. Minter back to work. That one well upstairs. Ball 1. That's hard hit on the line. And there's 1 down.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Nunez in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and he popped it up. Mauricio drops into the glove. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now for Washington, Dylan Cruz. High fly ball out to center field. He's got it, and that'll do it. It's the 9th, and we are tied.
Pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Nationals.
and here comes the closer,
Number
Derek
58.
Law.
Derek
Leading off, Ronnie
Law.
Mauricio. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Now playing third base.
Now the right-hander ready
Number
to go.
14.
Still no score.
Paul
Swing and a
DeYoung.
ground ball. And it's through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Jorge Lopez. The veteran right-hander appears to be loosening up. And ball 1.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here,
blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call. He probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Nimmo at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Ball 2.
1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. And that's down and away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Called strike 3. Go to second. Out there. And that. Back in Washington, D.C. Bottom 9. And here's the DH for Washington, Ahmed Rosario.
Now pitching for the New York
It's good
Mets.
speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
0-1.
Ground ball right side. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single. Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. And it's 0-1. And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2. Winning run on base at first. No outs. Grounder might be 2. Flips it. There's 1. Out to first. Not in time. Great effort there. Nathaniel Lowe getting ready to hit. And that is out of play. That one inside. And now it's even 1-1. 1 down. Winning run on first. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Hard hit down the line and left. Reaching for it and brings it in. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Trying to send this extra innings. Called out on strikes. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play back here in Nationals Park. We're in extras here. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens. First pitch, and he just misses. Man at second. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Adams. He's got it. And there's 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. 1 for 3. That's too low. And it's 1-0.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 2-run homer. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Derek Law gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So they bring on the veteran, Jorge Lopez.
Number 21.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the order now. So now here's the Mets DH. Starling Marte. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Number 68 looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. And right back to the mound. Sends it to first. Marte retired.
Now batting, shortstop.
2 down, base is empty.
Lindor.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 1 for 4 with a double. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Young on the move to the alley. And that is that. 2 runs on 1 hit, the 2-run homer. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Mets 2 and the Nationals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 10th. Up now for Washington, James Wood. Edwin Diaz on to try and close it out.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Pitch misses inside. And that is ball 1. And another ball.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And that misses. Ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
High fly ball out towards left center. Nimmo has it sized up. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Up next for the Nationals, catcher Riley Adams.
Digging in for the Nationals. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. That's way outside. Now 1-2. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And it'll be 1st and 3rd now after that miscue. Abrams up to 3rd on the wild pitch. And now up for Washington, Paul DeJong. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
There's the strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit.